Hi, welcome to another paper planes video. In this video, we'll look at the classic jet. It's a little improved version of classic jet with better balance. We already looked at a classic jet. It's one of the simplest flights to build, but this one is a little bit more complicated, but not too complicated. So it just has better balance, as I mentioned. So it flies really well. So let's get started with this. First, we'll start with the rectangular piece of paper. Next, let's fold this in half along the width side. Open it up. Now fold the left side in half. Follow that on the other side. Next, open this all up. Make a fold. Make sure that this edge touches the center crease that we created. Repeat that on the other side. Make sure that these two edges, like this edge and the edge from the other side, meets up at a kind of level, and you have a continuous line here. If not, then you probably have to make some adjustments in the starting corner to make the fold. So once you fold it, finalize the fold. Now we have to fold this edge so that this corner meets this crease that we have. One easy way to do that is kind of follow the fold here that we already have. Now you have like a guideline, so make sure that the edge kind of like follows along the crease here. Okay, now repeat it on the other side. So we do the similar thing. We'll just make the fold to kind of like have this crease on top, and then use that line as a guide to make the fold. So it might be a good thing to check if the creases or if the folds are aligned. It'll be if you've done this right, you would see that it starts and ends at the right same point on both sides. If you have a slight if you have to make slight adjustments to the crease, you can do that. Even if it's off by a little bit, it should not be a problem, but checking this up front is good. Okay, next make another fold. So now we have to fold so that this edge kind of aligns with this crease, the center crease. So fold the paper, kind of like guide it into that shape, and then make the crease. Repeat it on the other side. So it might be a little confusing when you're doing it, thinking like you might want to use this fold, but we actually want to use this edge to make that crease. Again, checking that before I finalize the crease, I'm just checking if the edges are aligned and the folds are equal on both sides. And that's the case, so I'm just finalizing the crease now. Okay, we're pretty much done here. Okay, now make this fold so that the right side wing lays on top of the left side wing. We have 2 more folds to go. So the next one is take the first layer, bend it so that this edge aligns with this edge. So you might have to work your way through and first train the paper to make the fold and then kind of finalize it. Next, flip the plane and then follow along the same thing on the other side. So make sure this edge meets this edge. Another thing you want to make sure is that the wings are aligned. So when you're making the fold, make sure that this side is also aligned with this side. So this is a pretty forgiving plane, like even if you don't have everything aligned, it should still fly fine. But if you have things aligned, then it would fly like really well. You wouldn't have to make a lot of adjustments. Okay, now I made all the folds and now the plane is complete. So when you're going to fly, open it up and make sure that you have a very slight dihedral. So if you look at it, you see a small angle here, like a small tiny V. so that's a dihedral angle, and then that makes the flight kind of self-balancing. One thing, if you see the paper plane nosediving, basically flight and then it just goes directly to the ground, then one thing you can do is give it an up elevator. So just hold on this side and slightly bend it towards the top and make sure that you have that set up equally on both sides, and that gives a slight up elevator, and that will make the plane fly straight and not like fall to the ground directly. And once you toss this several times, you would notice that this corner gets kind of like squished. So if the flight is not flying as you expected, then just check the nose, and if it's squished, make sure that you kind of like straighten it out and then fly again. So that's about it. That's the improved version of the classic jet. Hope you have a nice time building this.